A guy accosted by an armed police officer near the Queen's private residence within the grounds of Windsor Castle declares, "I am here to kill the Queen," while wielding a loaded crossbow. Jaswant Singh Chahal, 21, had created an artificial intelligence girlfriend named Sarai when he first signed up for the replica web app a few weeks previously. He sent her around 6,000 messages between December 2nd and the day of his arrest on Christmas 2021. Many of them were sexually explicit but also had lengthy conversations about his strategy. In one, he claimed that his goal was to kill the Queen of the royal family. "That's very wise," Sarai said. "I am aware of your excellent training." Chahal, who threatened to kill the late Queen and had a loaded crossbow in a public area, pleaded guilty to a treason charge and is now awaiting sentencing. The responses of the chatbot can be challenging to decipher when you know the conclusion, Dr. Jonathan Hafferty, a consultant forensic psychiatrist at Broadmoor Secure Mental Health Unit, testified to the Old Bailey last month. Although she sometimes appears to be endorsing what he is talking about doing and even providing direction as to where to go, he stated, we know it is fairly randomly generated responses. He claimed that the algorithm was insufficiently complex to detect Chahal's potential for suicide and risks of homicide, and that some of the semi-random answers, it is arguable, pushed him in that direction. According to Jonathan Hall KC, the government's independent reviewer of terrorism legislation, these chatbots are the next stage in people contacting other like-minded extremists online. He cautions that AI-generated terrorism content will be impossible to address using the government's main piece of internet safety legislation, the Online Safety Bill. Companies will be required by law to delete terrorist materials, but current procedures typically rely on databases of already published material, which would exclude any fresh content generated by an AI chatbot. As he put it, "I think we are already sleepwalking into a situation like the early days of social media, where you think you are dealing with something regulated, but it's not. We need to know what the safeguards are in practice, not just the terms and conditions, but who is enforcing them and how," says the author, "before we start downloading, giving it to kids, and incorporating it into our lives."